Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can see right here, we got the goods. We got the goods. This is one of many. We're out here in Savannah, Georgia, picking up some parts to do this thing. Holla. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy BT, and we are in Columbus, Ohio. It's your boy BT. We are here in Hobart, Indiana, doing a part run. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BT. We out here in the Windy City doing another part run. Check it out. We got the bodyguards here watching all my parts. Check that out. Boom. Bam. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy BT. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how I search for various parts when I'm trying to do these builds. I say these builds as if I've actually finished one 100% yet. It's a work in progress, but I'm gonna show you how I find parts, because the cheaper you can find the part in good quality, the less you'll spend on the total build. So you can see here, I was able to find an actual, see if we can get a peek in here. So I was able to find a very good condition front bumper for the Titan at a really, really good price. Also was able to pick up a full-size spare. I also was able to pick up a set of taillights. And then also was able to get a pedal commander for the Titan as well. Through my search, I was able to find an exhaust for the Titan. So this was bent, so we're able to get a replacement for that. Also was able to find a brand new set of mats for the Titan as well. Then I also got these fenders that actually match for the TSX. I did have a pair here, but I was able to actually find another set that I got when I picked up the hood, which is right over here. So here's the hood here. And this is what I was able to pick up here, the tailgate for the Titan. Right here in this section right here, you can see there is a small dent there. Previous owner said, skip it. I'm gonna go ahead, get a whole new one or used one or whatever. So he swapped it out. That looks pretty repairable. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot for the Titan. And we also have a set of headlights here for the ISF. Those need to get swapped out as well. So when it comes to finding parts for various projects, let's go through the different tools that I use to help me find some of these parts. So we have the regular things like Craigslist, like Facebook Marketplace. There are things you can do for localized searching, but I'm gonna show you some tools that I use to help me locate what I'm looking for in a little bit more of an organized manner. So typically, if I'm gonna go on a road trip, I'm gonna check and see what are the various paths of travel. To see if maybe I can find some parts on the way. So if we're gonna go from, for instance, Charlotte to New York, we see there's one path here, we see there's another path over here, and then there's also a path here. I'm gonna check each and every one of these areas to see which area I may have a better chance of finding a part. So let's say, for instance, this route, I'm gonna pass through the Greensboro area, down through Durham, Raleigh, then up into Richmond, down into the DC, Baltimore area, then kind of passing through Philly and then up into New York. I am gonna go and I'm gonna check those areas to see if I could potentially find some parts that I need. So one of the sites that I like to use is Search Tempest. And the reason is because it basically brings everything to me. So let's say, for instance, I'm looking for something Nissan Titan related. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna go to Auto Parts, zip code, I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna put in any distance, all right? So we're gonna hit search. So what is pretty cool about Search Tempest is I now have a combined group of results coming back for the North Carolina and South Carolina areas from Craigslist. So if I click on this, now it's gonna show me, it just basically selects all of these areas that are surrounding and brings back a search for everything Nissan Titan that they could find in the auto parts section of Craigslist. Now, if you notice, if we do it over here on Craigslist itself, we go to auto parts, we type in Nissan Nissan Titan. I can go here and select and include the nearby cities and stuff, but that's just for that area. I would have to change the zip every single time that I'm doing that. But what's cool about Search Tempest is, so here we see the North Carolina and South Carolina search, right? So I'm gonna close this one. As you can see here, I also now have a Tennessee and Kentucky area search. And here are all the items that are coming back Nissan Titan related. So I like to use this tool because I don't have to do much other than put the information in once. As you can see, things are already pre-selected here on the left side, and you can do that all the way through. So if you know you're traveling from Charlotte to New York, you'll want to obviously focus on the results that come back that are relative to the areas you're going to be passing through, right? So I'm going to be passing through Pennsylvania. I'm going to come search through and see if there's anything that may be in my route of travel that would make sense to stop and grab, right? Because somebody's selling something. It may not be moving in their area, but you may want it. And if you're passing close by, why not just go and grab, pick that thing up, get a good deal, and keep that build nice and budget friendly. Okay, so that's the Craigslist portion of this search. What I also do like is the Facebook Marketplace. So you can see here they have this thing broken out into regions. We've got all the various regions. You can show more, go across the whole entire US. So if we're looking for something in the Southeast, I click on that, and automatically now it brings up, it basically fills in all the criteria for me, Nissan Titan, and here we go, I can start looking. I can also come in here and kind of modify any of the components that I want. So if I want to do a 250-mile search, I can kind of broaden it, apply that, and it's going to bring back more results. I can scroll through and see if I can find what I'm looking for. So then you also have a Midwest section here. Once again, it puts in a location with a specific mile range around that. Again, you can modify that to include a little bit more of a broader region, and go ahead and do your search and kind of scroll through to see what you can find. So that's one tool that I really like using, and it's been very, very helpful. That's how I've been able to find a lot of the parts that I've been able to locate. Now you also have things like OfferUp that you can also do a similar thing on. You know, OfferUp seems to be not as popular as some of the other sites. Facebook Marketplace by far is probably one of the most heavily utilized platforms to list used parts for sale. Sometimes I may reach out to people on OfferUp. It's an old listing. The part's been sold long ago. It seems like a dwindling platform. Needless to say, you also have sites like eBay. Now with eBay, you can check to kind of see, you know, here's a listing for a particular part. Now, what I will say to be careful of is when you're looking for parts, make sure you verify that the part number is correct for what you're looking for, because even though this is for 2020, it's a rear bumper cover and all of that, this will actually not fit the Titan that we're working on, because you can even just look at the placement of those sensor holes. They're not in the right spot. So just make sure you verify that. But you can also, you know, kind of see where a lot of these parts are located. Sometimes you can save yourself a couple of bucks by just reaching out to the seller, you know, finding out where they're located and just going and grabbing it. If it happens to be close to you, you don't have to pay for shipping, all that good stuff. So these are just some of the tools that I use. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you can kind of see different tactics that you can use to find parts. Again, when you're traveling from one state to the next, even if it's 2-3 hours away, it's a great opportunity to find something that someone may be trying to sell that no one in that area is looking for, but it might be the right part for you, and you can strike the right deal and save you some money and get a part at a fraction of the cost of the retail price. So hope this video was helpful, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.